Avant Manager features an intelligent email management system that makes handling emails much more efficient than with traditional platforms like Outlook or Gmail. One key advantage is that with Avant Manager, there's no need to keep a separate app open for email. Directly from Avant Manager's main window, if you want to send an email related to a project, just click the envelope icon next to that project and the email composer opens right away. If you want to view a received email, you'll see an alert here that an email has arrived, and you simply click here to open it. Here you can view the full list of received emails. This means fewer tools are needed. Additionally, you no longer need to open your File Explorer to attach documents to emails or save attachments from received emails. For example, if you get an email with an attachment and want to save it to the correct folder, you don't need to open the File Explorer. Just open the email, use the Open Project Technical folder function, and from there, you can navigate to the desired subfolder and drag the attached file right into it. You can even rename the file before saving it if you wish. In this way, you store the document directly in the appropriate subfolder. No need to open external apps like Outlook or Gmail or even the File Explorer. It's just as straightforward when you want to send an attachment. When composing an email, the window has a Documents feature, so you can easily attach the file you want to send. You also won't need external services like WeTransfer. If your file is too large, the A-Transfer option will automatically activate. With a transfer, if you attach a file that's larger than your preset limit, Avant Manager will automatically send it as a download link instead of a traditional attachment. The recipient gets an email from you with the link, and you're notified once they've downloaded the file. This method is far more efficient than using tools like WeTransfer. Why? When you send something via WeTransfer, the recipient gets an email from WeTransfer's address, not yours. Instead, with Avant Manager, the recipient gets an email directly from you with your signature, your logo, your footer, and they can reply to that same email. Another benefit of Avant Manager's email system is the use of customizable email templates. For instance, if you need to send a plan to a client for their review and approval, you can use a specific template for this type of email, so you don't have to write it from scratch each time. For example, send for client review. Click here and the email is instantly generated using the predefined template. So, good morning, regarding the case file name, street details, and address. That is, we've set up a template in advance with all the information we want to be personalized. So now everything is filled in automatically. Another important feature of Avant Manager is that, unlike conventional systems like Outlook or Gmail, every email is categorized. Emails can be marked as technical, offer, or invoice, for example. For instance, this is a project technical email. This means that when you send or receive this type of email, only team members with the right permissions can access it. So if someone doesn't have permission to view fee offers, they won't see emails categorized as fee offers. For example, if we go to this project and look at the received emails, you'll see one marked as a fee offer. If the user does not have permission to view fee offers, they will not be able to see this email either. This system allows comprehensive management of emails within Avant Manager. Whenever someone enters a project, they can view all emails sent and received by the project team. They can view all of them, but without overriding the permissions policy. So if a user doesn't have access to certain emails, those will remain inaccessible. You do not have permission to view offers, invoices, and similar items, and you also will not be able to see emails related to offers, invoices, or similar topics. On the other hand, categorizing emails like this also allows us to perform advanced email searches. This means that we can search not only by keyword, tag, recipient, or sender, but also by the type of email. For example, if we select the offer email type and deselect the others, we can filter the results to show only emails of that specific type. On the other hand, the fact that we can categorize emails, classifying emails, means that, for example, when we send or receive a project-related technical email, by categorizing it and linking it to the corresponding project, Avant Manager saves the original email and creates a backup in the sent or received mail subfolder for that project on the user's server. So, in addition to the copy stored in the database, the user will also have a backup of the original email on their server. It's also important to note that the management system is intelligent. This means that when you send an email related to a specific project and type, and the recipient replies, Avant Manager will automatically classify the reply by type and link it to the corresponding project. For example, if a client has contracted us for 10 different projects and we send an email for each one, when the client replies, Avant Manager will always assign the response to the correct project, even if several projects are in progress at the same time. Additionally, when a team member receives an email and wants to comment on it or share it with colleagues who are not copied, Avant Manager does not use email forwarding. What you do is add comments to them. There is a commenting tool, so you can write any comment you need and share it with selected team members. For example, in a team of 10 people, if one person receives an email and wants to discuss it with the rest, the traditional way would be to forward the email to the other 9. The other 9 would then reply to all, and very quickly you could have 100 emails exchanged just for a single question and answer. With Avant Manager, it works differently. Only one email is received, everyone adds their comments here, and only one message is sent within the system. Only one email is received, not 100, and all comments remain linked to that one email. Also, if a task needs to be assigned to a team member based on this email, you can create the task directly from here. Assign it to the person or people responsible, write what needs to be done, and those individuals will receive a task that appears in the panel on the left, here under Tasks, along with an icon that, when clicked, they will have a direct link to the original email. This means you don't have to rewrite all the instructions from the email for someone to complete the task. You can simply tell them to follow the instructions in the email, and since they have direct access, they can read it themselves without forwarding. As you can see, email management with Avant Manager is very different from traditional systems like Outlook. It's much faster, more flexible, and more efficient. This means we'll spend much less time and store far fewer emails, since we'll need to forward far fewer messages, while also communicating much better with the rest of the team. We hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please contact Avant Manager at info@avantmanager.com. Thank you very much.